What is going on, everyone? This is Gio. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. This is another entry in the Spoopy Season series that I've got going on right now. And if you're new here, I just want you to know, thank you for visiting. I would like it, but you don't have to feel pressured into it. There is analytics going on in YouTube, and on my channel I've noticed that there are viewers, there are people watching it. However, if you don't have a YouTube account, I definitely understand, but if you do have one, consider subscribing. I would love to consider doing this as much as possible because I feel like I'm putting out my quality work. I know it's not quality yet, but we're getting there. We're getting somewhere, and I just want you to know I appreciate you guys for stopping by, but please consider subscribing because I do want to do this as often as possible for you guys to build some kind of community here in the world of GeoVideo. Yes, that is my name. Today's movie is going to be The Fog from 1980. Now, I haven't seen this one in a while. I have seen it, however, but I will say that I haven't seen it in a while. I do know it's one of John Carpenter's movies. I do know it has the trifecta of people who were in Halloween: Jamie Lee Curtis, Nancy Loomis, and Charles Cyphers. I do remember them being in Halloween, but now they've returned for this movie. And not only that, we got Janet Leigh, who is Jamie Lee Curtis's mom. If y'all didn't know that, you know it now. But it's nice to see that they collabed in a movie together, and in a John Carpenter movie especially. I do know that this got a lot of hype back then. I know that it was like the predecessor to Halloween, and we were looking forward to some kind of movie that would still scare us, and lo and behold, they managed to make that. So I do hope this one still gets me. Hopefully it does. We'll see what happens. Without further ado, you guys, let's get on into it. Alright guys, let's get on into it. Hold up. I'm sorry, I have to pause, but can we talk about it? You know I can't at least watch something without a drink, alright? Come on. Alright, let's get on into it. Let's not do it yet. Hold up. Alright, let's get on into it, you guys. Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? You know, that hits deep. Okay, don't lie. If you've watched this before, don't act like that doesn't give you the chills.
Story. One more story before 12.
Who in their right mind would allow their kids to go in the dark, the pitch black of night to hear some ghost stories from this man right here? I understand it's a small town, but you can't trust everyone. Who's to say that he wasn't involved in murders back then? You could be submitting your child to a serial killer telling ghost stories. Think about it.
Suddenly, out of the night, the fog rolled in.
He had the title line.
Over the sea lay the Elizabeth Dane with her crew, their lungs filled with salt water, their eyes open and staring into the dark.
I'm not a kid, but I can tell you right now, I'm just as unsettled as these kids are right now.
Sea, out in the water by Spivey Point, will rise up and search for the campfire that led them to their dark and icy death. The 21st of April.
Listen, I know some ghost stories are supposed to be scary, but this one actually chilled me to the bone the first time I heard it. I was like, absolutely not. This is like setting the theme of the movie. It sets the tone, and that's what's freaky about what John Carpenter put out into this world. This movie, and then Halloween, and then I think he made a lot of like action thrillers later on, but this one and Halloween hit different. Not to mention, I'm from the Bay Area, and this is up north from us in past Petaluma, like past Santa Rosa. This place actually exists. It's not a set, it's an actual location. That is John Carpenter. Right? Like, isn't that crazy that he put himself into the movie? I mean, it's a small role, but every little bit helps, right?
Would you like something to keep you warm on the way home?
No, thank you. Father, can I get paid?
Father, you shouldn't be condoning drinking
Why
and
don't you come
driving.
in and...
So I recently got into the TV show Midnight Mass. I just want y'all to know, go watch it. This father here especially is sus. Sus, just like the priest in that show specifically. He's out here drinking wine in the middle of the night. I mean, I get it. You can warm yourself up in the middle of the night, but chill, my guy. You're condoning drinking and driving, which is a sin.
59 degrees out.
I barely read that, but I know it's cursive and it's like talking about what happened that night. The one from the ghost story.
He says we may be in for some rain tonight. But from where I'm sitting, it looks like clear.
Oh, I was like, whose sexy voice is that? And it's definitely not Jamie Lee Curtis. It's Adrienne Barbeau, and she could get it just as much as Jamie Lee can. I don't think payphones are supposed to do that. Do any of you guys remember payphones? I hope you do, and if you don't, you're way too young to be on this channel. Now, I've experienced an earthquake, but an earthquake's supposed to shake the entire building, not just the bottles in the area. Funny. The gas station is in business, but there's no one there to work it. What does that tell you? I would not be able to be in this town if this is what it's gonna be like on the anniversary every night. I'm like, let's not. Look who it is. Well, if I were to have her as a hitchhiker, I'd probably never let her go either. Not like that. I mean, just saying. Yeah, I don't think glass is supposed to shatter like that without anything hitting it.
Ahoy, mateys.
Ahoy.
Baby.
I know that.
Her son plays Little League with my kid brother.
I wouldn't trust like doing that, working out there like that in the dark, and there's like you can barely see anything.
Out there.
Crazy. I don't think I'd do it. Good luck to all of you guys who are sailors. What the? See, if I saw that, I would be charting it right back to the mainland immediately. I wouldn't even bother looking at it. And it glows like headlights? Absolutely not. Looked like a car trying to signal you. That's what it looked like. And I don't think a car is supposed to be on the water, sir. See that? No. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. We would leave right now. See that? See that? You say absolutely no. Look at that crotchety old ship. It should not even be out there. Oh gosh. Why do I have so many chills? Can you guys tell that it's been a while since I've seen this? I mean, I know exactly what happens, but it still gets me every time.
In a row for you, right here on KAB.
Babygirl could get it with that voice. Ugh. I mean, she's no Jamie Lee Curtis, but she could still get it. Ugh. Now here's a pet peeve of mine. I do not like a smoker. So if you want to date me and you're into smoking, it's not going to fly with me because I don't smoke. I'm not into it. I know it makes your breath stink. It ruins your lungs. You can't do it. We just can't do it. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why I'm single, because I'm so picky. I don't know.
I've got a wind blowing due east. Now what kind of a fog blows against the wind?
The supernatural kind.
I want you. You're just a voice on the phone.
You'd want me, baby girl.
Sorry, Dan. My idea of perfection is a voice on the phone.
I mean, I will say this. Somebody has told me I have a very distinct voice. I won't tell you who either. Why am I so seductive? So flirty today. I mean, if you like it, go for it. But if you don't, I'll stop. He's already gotten her in the sack and he hasn't even asked her name. Realistically speaking, I guess that would make sense, but come on.
Well, something to me means one thing. San Diego is two things.
Okay.
San Diego's 2 words too, baby. Why am I flirty today? I need to stop. Look at that sling blade. Look at that hook. Not him walking out of sight like that.
The witching hour and time for me to sign on.
None. Absolutely nothing.
So until tomorrow night.
So it has to happen within the hour of midnight and 1.
This is Stevie Way.
Oh, that's right. That's the curse. Okay, that's what... Remember, G. That's what happened between the hour of midnight and 1. That shit went down. That ship went down. Stop. Look at that thing shining. Now listen, I'm just as curious as the next kid back then, but I wouldn't be going towards the shoreline like that with the waves coming in on the rocks. No, I wouldn't do it because it would wipe my ass out and I'd fall in. It's wood. It's a driftwood. See that? He should have already saw the red flag there. Don't pick it up if it turns into something else. Kids will be kids. Ooh, this music. You're gonna be seeing a lot of commentaries with me just mentioning music in general, because as much as I love movies and acting and all that stuff, I love the music in anything I hear, whether it's in a TV show, in a movie. I literally have been listening to the Midnight Mass soundtrack recently, so if that doesn't tell you how I feel about music in general.
Oh, Al went out on his boat last night and didn't come home. He still isn't
I
back.
keep forgetting that she's related to Al.
I called the Coast Guard and they
Her
let us know
husband.
he might have had engine
Wow.
trouble. They said not to worry.
Wow. This music! It's so simplistic, yet so unnerving. Ooh. Now that tells me the church is haunted. If that doesn't say the church is haunted, then I don't know what else to tell you. I didn't know. Can y'all hear the whispering?
Jesus.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Williams.
I forgot that he comes out from the darkness right there.
There's no water getting here, but something awful cold did.
Cold and dead and rotting. Okay, tell me. Okay, you guys are gonna get annoyed at me, but Midnight Mass involved the colony of people on an island trying to escape an island during a certain point in time. So the relevance of this with Midnight Mass says everything. Now I know that Mike Flanagan took inspiration from this movie.
We drank a lot of beer last night.
Yeah, every night.
Every night, your freaking
That's always
liver's
the
gonna be
same.
dead in
Started
like a few
spinning.
days.
Fishing.
I used to be a beer drinker when I first turned 21, but let me tell you something. I would never drink beer like that ever again. It bloats. It makes people bloat. And when people start to realize that beer makes people bloat, that's when you'll stop drinking beer. But I've stopped, and I don't bloat as much as I used to. A little food for thought for any beer drinkers out there. No offense if you like beer. I'm just saying it bloats people. Certain people. So if you know you bloat when you drink beer, stop drinking beer.
Bad luck.
I'm drinking this drink fast. Can you tell?
I don't believe it.
And
Like,
chill on the drink.
good or bad. And he unzippered the pocket to give me the coin. It was gone.
I think I'll go to Vancouver now.
Wow. I keep forgetting that the body falls right on top of her. Damn.
Our celebration tonight is a travesty. We're honoring murderers.
So in other words, you're not going to help out with the ceremony. Thanks, Father. We appreciate your time. She has to walk down all those steps just to get to her job. Can you imagine? I mean, she'll get a great leg workout out of it, let me tell you. Listen, I know she's focusing on having her tea, but can she notice the water spilling out of the driftwood?
No more like a millstone, a plumbing stone, by
6.
God. Damn them all.
Not the driftwood looking like nothing had happened. Like, she didn't just hear a voice on the radio? Yeah, she knows it's sus. She knows all this is not right.
See his eyes? Yeah, I saw his eyes.
Yeah, I mean, that's all. It's funny how he focuses on everything else except the fact that he had his eyes gouged out.
Andy, where did you get that piece of driftwood?
I told you, Mama, it was on the beach this morning.
Where?
By the rocks.
What was it doing? First it was
It was dancing, Mom.
I know, honey, it's all right. I just don't want you to pick up anything else unless you come and get me first, okay?
But you're at the station, Mom, and I only have Mrs. Colbert's here.
Say, I saw Dick Baxter 3 days ago in Salinas. Now he's lying in there on the table looking like he's been underwater for a month.
Well, after you get killed by, you know, zombies from the deep sea, you are gonna end up looking like him, too. No, my baby girl, no! Why they gotta come after my girl Jamie like that? No, how's she not seeing her peripheral vision? Tres. 3 more to go. Oh, good old Bay Area with its fog, especially when you're living by the coast. You're gonna get a lot of fog just like that. However, there have been times, because I live more inland, that there tends to be foggy days or foggy nights, and it feels like you're by the water, even though you're not. And I mean, I live by the river, so there's that, but still.
They're going to cover the area pretty good, so really all we can do is wait.
Sheriff, that doesn't help anything.
Thank you.
I mean, she's very nice about it, but let me tell you something. If I had loved ones literally, like, missing the whole, like, not even 24 hours in, and knowing that there's a good possibility they're dead, especially in the water, I would be freaking out.
I've got some more birthday music for you, and a few other surprises.
Her voice. Back off, my guy. You're about to die anyways. She's all mine.
Be ready to check in with you.
There it is. I'm surprised he didn't see that.
Oh, how you doing? Your girlfriend on the radio has been talking about you. I came in tonight just
doing that. They're just like they're not really dating. They don't even know each other like that.
The lights went out. Everything's going crazy.
Oh, you know what it is. She's been talking about it the whole time. The fog.
Whoever it is, they ain't gonna like finding me home.
What a fool!
Dan,
What a
open
fool!
the door.
Irritates me when people don't be listening. Does he not hear the breathing?
Some asshole got drunk and started taking this 100-year-old business too seriously.
They're going for the power lines too.
Over to the statue. Single file, don't push. Take your
People
time.
are already a little sus that all the power went out. I just noticed. I'm not gonna keep making references to it. I'm sorry, I'm just not. I'm really not gonna keep making references, but Midnight Mass has a power outage too. We're not gonna get into it anymore.
Oh, one of the lions are probably down, Andy.
The whole town is down. Mrs. Colbert's get it together. Oh, it's gonna be too late to check, Mrs. Colbert's. I'll tell you that. Were they?
I want to see who it is. No. Can't I stay for 2 more seconds?
I got a giant pine cone next to her. That's irrelevant. Mrs. Colbert's. You did not need to go out like that. Yeah, he's in the room. No, not them slowly approaching, and they're stuck in the ditch.
Let me take you home. A little annoying, but you're right.
You're right. You know you're right.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Ooh, that was the nicest yes, ma'am, she said. Oh, look at her. It's glowing even brighter. It doesn't help.
Antonio Bay.
This movie has got me on edge.
Faster now. Up Regent Avenue, up to the end of Small House Road.
What's that?
Your radio host. You know exactly who she is. Pretty sure you guys are city council. You know who works in the radio station. So I remember a long time ago I watched the behind the scenes on this, and they filmed the fog blowing into a fan and moving it. It's like a giant fan, and it moves it all in reverse. They just filmed it, but they made it in reverse, which is cool. That's effective. Really effective.
Stay away from the fog.
Just don't tell me to stay away from you, alright? Is Adrian Barbeau still alive? I'll have to look that up. Do I still have a chance, guys?
Now the junction at 101 is cut off.
You know it's a problem when it cuts you off from getting on the 101, because the 101 is a very difficult freeway to be on, or at least hop on, because a lot of trucks go through it. You can see them walking through it. I want to save her so badly. I keep seeing this glare of light. By the way, the room is completely dark, guys. Bear in mind, the room is dark. It's like dark. Curtains closed, pitch black, except for this ring light. That's all I have for my source of light in here. It busted through that metal door like it was nothing. I didn't know they had super strength. Nope. Yeah, they're in there. You better get above. I mean, how far up can you go? Honestly, it's a lighthouse. It's, gosh, you'll either plummet to your death or let them take you. Honestly, at this point, that's a sling blade. That's not a hook. That's a sling blade. Oh, look at that one right behind her. Oh, I forgot that they stabbed her. Not the worms. Not the worms. He did not just go out there just to see if he was okay, did he? Whew. Chills. Oh. They're scared of her because she got one of their weapons. Well, they're gone, so there's that. Can we appreciate the fact that Janet Leigh and Jamie Lee Curtis are in the same room together, acting side by side, and not being mother and daughter? That's a big deal. What a relief. I remember the first time watching this, I was like, that is a relief, knowing that they're just vanishing and leaving Weather Enough alone now, because they got their gold, they can rest, and hopefully they're not rotting in hell anymore like they've been this entire time.
To the ships at sea who can hear my voice, look across the water into the darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Look for the fog.
That's a lot. That's a lot. That last little line she had, that's a lot to take in. The fact that it's a possibility that it could come again, just like the way it did, nope. Never again. I would move. If I were in that town, I would move instantly. And it's funny because I'm from the Bay Area, and you would think I would have left the Bay Area a long time ago after watching this movie, but no. I'm still here. That's what his ass gets for asking for death. Gosh. Stevie Wayne. Oh my gosh, that was her name. All right. Well, guys, let's pause that and let's talk about it. So that was The Fog from 1980. I do want to say that this movie clearly, it hits me different, especially being a Bay Area kid and growing up around where The Fog is. Like, I remember, like, growing up and telling myself, would this ever happen? Obviously not. But, I don't know, there's something very foreboding about this movie, that it's very undermined in the industry. And for horror movie buffs out there, I really hope you guys do take a watching in this and understand how it did impact a lot of people. And it impacts me a lot still to this day, as you can tell, because I don't know, there's something different about it. Listen to me when I say Stevie Wayne, aka Adrienne Barbeau, could get it. I would date her in a heartbeat, and if she's still alive, hold up, you know what? I'm gonna Google this right now. Hold up, there she is. Guys, you're not gonna believe it. She's still alive. She's still alive, and we share a birthday. What in that? And she's from Sacramento, y'all. I do need me. Let me see. She has a spouse? She's not married. She's not married. She is divorced. I still have a shot. I actually might still have a shot. I'm not condoning the idea of me being the escort or anything, but I mean, I'd be down to be her escort to, like, you know, Comic-Cons and stuff. I wouldn't mind that. Adrienne Barbeau, if you are watching this video, hit me up. Anyways, guys, I love this movie. I'm just saying that I know Jamie Lee Curtis has her life going on, and she clearly became the Scream Queen from this movie alone. Well, not this one, but Halloween specifically, but, you know, she's been cast to do more Scream-worthy stuff, and she's done it. And here she was, just straight up killing the game. Anyways, guys, I really hope you did enjoy this one as much as I did. I hope you guys take a watch on The Fog, especially during this spoopy season. I'm not going to give away what my next one is this time because I want to make that a surprise, but I do want to put up a poll to my people on Instagram. Please, by the way, if I haven't put this out there, if you are subscribed to me, please consider following me on Instagram. That's where I'm going to put up my polls. So if we could get me up to at least 500 subscribers, maybe even 1,000, that would be awesome, because then I would have a community tab to be able to share things with you guys, especially with a potential, so yeah, I'm down to do that. But if not, it's all good. We can definitely do our own thing here, hopefully get some sponsors on here. That'd be awesome. That way I can get some kind of following from that. Other than that, guys, please enjoy the rest of your day wherever you're at in the world. I hope you are enjoying this spoopy season with me, and I will definitely catch you in the next one. Consider subscribing and hit that notification bell for future content. This is Gio signing off. Catch you later.